of Caribbean descent. Both my parents are Haitian immigrants. And in our culture, mental health truly isn't prioritized and mental illness is not recognized. There's a lot of misconceptions and fears around it. So my passion really just started to be driven by my curiosity for how many other patients and other cultures and people around the world could have a better quality of life and better outcomes if their mental illness is diagnosed and treated. Challenges like within the field, I would say, is patients not, again, recognizing that they have a mental illness and knowing that a lot of the disorders are stigmatized. A lot of the times they don't want to accept treatment, they don't want to accept their diagnosis, and that becomes extremely challenging. Also, a lot of times when patients have accepted treatment, they oftentimes are not adherent or non-compliant with their medications. And so it just becomes challenging trying to figure out treatment plans and outcomes for patients when, one, they don't accept treatment, or two, they accept treatment but then eventually stop taking it. One piece of advice that I'd like to share for people in this field is to treat all your patients with human decency, like their life matters, because it truly does. A lot of the times in mental health and psychiatry, our patients are homeless, they come from minority populations, they come from underserved populations, and it's just really important to, despite those factors, treat them as if they're as important as they truly are. My motivation was because I realized that it was more so based in psychopharmacology. Again, as a rising third year, I'm at a point where I really want to feel confident in being able to pick treatments that work for my patients, and just I want to be a lot stronger in my psychopharm. And so I just was motivated to come to learn more about different treatment options. And so far, this is like day 2, I've already sat in on at least 3 or 4 sessions on psychopharmacology and learning about the latest updates on medications. And so it's been such an amazing experience so far. I'm here as a scholar, and so that's a unique experience. Before I even got here, I began connecting with some of the other scholarship recipients through our orientation and on our WhatsApp group. We're from all walks of life. Some of us are doctors, some of us are PAs, some of us are nurses and nurse practitioners. So that's one thing I would say. I think Elevate is one of the conferences where you're able to kind of like connect and mingle with people across different disciplines. And I think that's another thing that makes it unique, and I love that so much because all of us play a very vital role in our patients receiving the best care and better outcomes. And so I love the fact that when I leave here, I'm going to stay connected with the PAs, I'm going to stay connected with the nurses and nurse practitioners and some of the other doctors that I've met here this weekend.